TIFU by peeing a guy's bed. TIFU by peeing a guy's bed. To say I am mortified is an understatement. I met up with a guy the first went to HS with last night who moved to my city. I haven't seen him in probably 10 years and went to a happy hour before meeting up with him. We are both somewhat newly single and were flirting all night, ending up getting way too drunk, going back to his apartment, hooking up and passing out naked. I then peed the bed. I want to cry and could not be more mortified. This has happened to me before from drinking but not in years. Thankfully the guy was really nice about it and said this has happened to him before. I offered to give him money for new sheets or dry cleaning but he insisted it was fine and said, "Just buy me a drink, how about that? I just want to crawl into a hole and never come out." TL. Dear, got too drunk and peed in bed of a guy I haven't seen in 10 years. Not a big deal. He even showed future interest. You are good. Embarrassing sure, but no harm done. Just maybe try not to do it again. Territory marked. My wife did this early in our relationship. We've been married for 30 years. Don't sweat it. It happens. I guarantee you are much more worried about it than he is. He even invited you to risk it again. The sex was clearly good. Ask him out again, he will say yes. Amazing. I only had one drunk peeing incident. And it was also my only sleepwalking incident. I was invited to someone's bed to sleep. We fooled around a bit. But both of us were too drunk so we just went to bed. Woke up to her saying, "Dude, WHT are you doing?" When I opened my eyes I was standing shooting the highest pee stream I've ever seen all over her. Closed window with the blinds drawn. I apologized profusely. And she just said, "It's good dude. Go to the bathroom and come back to bed." I didn't have to pee anymore. SMH. And just went to sleep. Woke up in the morning and she, extremely kindly, asked me to clean my piss off the window. So I cleaned the blinds and pulled them up to clean the window. This knocked over a 6-foot-tall mirror which shattered on her hardwood floor. She just said, "I got it dude. Just go home before something else happens." And I left her there in a room full of broken glass and piss. Needless to say we're married now. Do you know the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea? That guy has never had a garbanzo bean his bed. He knows what happens sometimes when people are drunk and go to sleep. And he's being a grown-up and laughing it off and it clearly didn't faze him a bit. He wants to go out again and have you buy him a drink and he'll tease you a bit for a laugh. But if he's acting like this, he wants you to come back over and he reached with way more maturity than a lot of people can muster. Don't let him get away. Take him up on it and see if it goes somewhere. Good luck. I know I shouldn't and I tried really not to but I laughed. I am sorry this happened to you though. But as you said, you were drunk. As payment he wanted you to buy him a drink? Girl, he wants to see you again after that. Y'all will joke about it years later. Don't ask me how I know, rolling on the floor laughing. Too late now, but I would have jumped up and screamed, "You peed the bed. Just buy me a drink, how about that?" Then do that. Seriously. I've had girls who messed up in some minor way that I didn't find anywhere nearly as dramatic as they clearly did. And they just flat out refused to believe me when I said and meant that everything was fine and not to worry about it. Then made things needlessly awkward and kinda ruined what we had going through that. If he says it's fine, it's fine. Pointless self-flagellation is unsexy. Unless you're both into it. Then go ahead. Maybe be a bro and toss him a BJ if you haven't already. Doesn't matter, had sex. I was once engaged in a girl on top situation when a little wee flowed. She was mortified and immediately burst into tears. I just gave her a cuddle, told her not to worry about it and go jump in the shower. And then I dried myself, stripped the bed, and then jumped in the shower after her, person shrugging. Just one of those things. Anyone worth your time would see it for what it was. An accident. His reaction to this tells a lot about him. Please go buy him that drink. Let us know when the wedding is. Had a girl do this before. Wasn't a big deal the first time, but she kept doing it. Bye. My wife of almost 14 years had a bit too much to drink on our first date. I actually had to carry her from the car into her apartment and to her bedroom. Don't worry, I'm a gentleman. I got her a glass of water and left after making sure her door was locked. She peed all over me while I was carrying her. I didn't have a pee thing. But now I kinda do. She was mortified the next day, but we laughed it off and have been together since. You marked your territory, it's okay. Billy Madison. All the cool kids pee their pants.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.